I graduated in 2015 and went off to residency in Louisville, Kentucky the year after, and had a combined student debt of $180,000. I spent most of my student years, undergrad and graduate school, not really knowing too much about finances. I started pharmacy school in 2011, and this is a 4-year program. And, throughout that journey, I had to take out a couple loans, which were federal loans, and the interest rate at the time was pretty high. After 4 years of pharmacy school, I then went on to residency, which was out of state, and that only racked on more interest. And before I knew it, I had about $162,000 in loans, including interest. Not only did we try to cut costs and save and, really budget and kind of think frugally, we still wanted to be able to celebrate milestones. But in terms of our major spending, like rent and bills, my husband, he had a lot of his payments go towards our rent and go towards a lot of the bills, whereas I was able to utilize a lot of my income to go towards the student loan debt. So it was a combined effort. And I think that we both really thought about this together. The sooner that we can pay off this loan, the better, and the closer that we'll be able to get to be able to celebrate these milestones and financial independence. From the experiences that I had, I think that there's a lot of things that others can benefit from. So here are some tips that might help others pay off their student loans. We were able to cut costs in specific spending such as cable and data plans and even Spotify accounts. We merged our Spotify account into a family plan, and that could help put money towards our savings in the long run and put money towards our debt payments. So another thing to think about is just being able to set it and forget it. Any way that you're able to set recurring payments is going to help pay down that debt in the long term. It's kind of like thinking of a 401k. You automatically put money into your 401k and you don't really see it go out of your bank account. It's similar with recurring payments towards your student loan debt, where you're automatically paying money towards your student loan debt and your student debt is going down each month. I also recommend seeking out a supportive community. There are so many people out there that have similar situations and experiences as you all with student loans. And I feel like being able to share your experiences and learn from those who have similar experiences is very important. Anytime you're able to buy generic at the grocery store is going to be so much helpful towards putting money in your savings. When you're at a local grocery store roaming down the aisles, you can see the generic price versus the brand price. And when you buy generic, it is amazing to see how much savings you can generate each month and put that money towards, in investments or put that money towards your student loan debt. The biggest advice I can provide to others is think of your loan journey as a sprint and not a marathon. I think it is overwhelming to see that big number on the billing statement, but you're able to pay it off in the long term. There's so many people out there with similar experiences that you can share your experience with, and just know that you're not alone. And try to be able to celebrate those milestones as you come along, just because this is a huge accomplishment and you should be proud of, being able to pay off these loans each month.